Greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another vlog. This is Farmer Enjo and here with the channel Fruitsfidiyutes. People, what a beautiful day it is. What a beautiful day it is. Give thanks for a day like this, you know. This is how I want to see the place. Now look peeps, remember our farm has been water soaked. So that can tell you right there. You can see where the land is still soaked right there and where the sun is fighting to get it dry. The river is running kind of low now. A little bit lower than last week. Alright, we still don't have any good roads as yet, but what we have we give thanks for. You know, very beautiful day peeps. And once I saw the rain didn't fall on Sunday, I know that this week was going to be very sunny. So we give thanks. So I'm not gonna jump the gun and say we are officially in the dry season now, but I hope so. So today what I'm gonna do peeps, I'm gonna see if I can get the opportunity to plant some cabbage. The nursery was looking pretty good the other day, so I'm gonna see if I can plant some cabbage today. It is very sunny, but you know, I have a way around that. We have to give thanks for a day like this. The land needs the sun peeps, so we've been getting about a month worth of rain on and off, you know, so the soil is filled with water. But you know, it's a task to plant the cabbage today. I'm going to bring you through it, you know, if I get the chance to. Depends on how the farm is, but my aim is to plant some cabbage. So stick around peeps and let's go on the journey today. So now that I'm on the farm now peeps, I know the first thing that you guys would want to see is what? Come on man. What is the first thing you'd like for me to update you on? Remember we have corn, pumpkins, sweet potato, and we just planted some pumpkin the other day. So I know you'd want an update on the pumpkin to see how they are coming on, progressing. But that's over there. First thing I'm going to look at is the cabbage nursery. Now this nursery has been here for more than 2 weeks now, maybe a month. Last time I showed you here, it didn't have so much grass in it, but 1 week has passed and look, full of grass. Full of grass peeps. Now it's the first time I'm using this. This was a cabbage seed that we got when the original Tropicana went short. This is the Eldoretta brand, and I need to plant some of these today. But they have been in the ground so long peeps, and you know, through the water, it wasn't flooded or anything, but there was a lot of water on this nursery right here. So I definitely have to plant out some of this today peeps. That is my whole aim. My whole purpose of coming here is to put this cabbage nursery, just transplant some of these seedlings today. I know that there are some big ones in there, some little ones, but what I'm going to do peeps, since they are so close to one another, I'm going to pull them out, give them some breathing space, and then next week again I'm going to come and plant another set. So I'm going to give them a week staging apart. So I'm going to pull out as much big ones as I can today, or see which one of the areas over there is ready for me to plant the cabbage. And for example, say one whole beds over there, I might plant one bed today, one next week, so I give them like a week stage apart from each other. But I'm definitely going to plant some of these today, peeps. I like the way how they look. For the most part they are clean. See? We have some bush in it. I will have to be focused today when I'm pulling out these. This is a 5,000 bed. I want to at least see if I can plant 1,000 of them today, or maybe more. Alright, so that is going to be my priority for today, peeps, to plant some cabbage. But thing about cabbage now, the land has been water soaked, peeps, and as you know, it is getting hard now because we had 3 days worth of sun. See, it's still wet down below, but it's still kind of dry up top. And when this clay dirt becomes dry, it is going to be very hard and crusty, peeps. Just like this, look. Crusty, you see? Alright. Now, the challenge is, I'm going to plant the cabbage over that side of the farm. I only can plant it now in the morning. So what I'm going to do, peeps, I'm going to see if I can turn on the water pump and wet the land, because the holes have already been dug. The holes are already around there, ready from last week. We have the holes prepared. And what I'm going to do now, peeps, I'm going to go around there and check, see how wet the land is, how dry it is, and then I'm going to proceed in doing what I got to do. Alright, so let's see how that goes. So peeps, I've transported this drum around the back here for me to have some water. And when I got around here, I just remembered that I had planted some pop choy. I totally forgot about them, peeps, because of the rain. But just gonna show you what they look like. As of now, this is what they look like. And it still don't look too bad in the, peeps, even though something is eating it, some form of worm or bug, I should say. They are too little to be weeded out, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply some fertilizer to them sometime this week to boost the growth, and then see if they come big enough for me to weed through them. So you see, give thanks, peeps, give thanks. And look what is happening now. Okay, I see what is eating them now, peeps. Look, this is my nightmare now. Slugs and snails. Got it. So we know that they have been attacked by the snails. So thou shalt not kill. Innocent little snail, eh? Don't want her over here though. Give it a chance to live today, but I'm gonna apply the carrot tracks to it, peeps, and the slug bait with some fertilizers. Now, what I came here about now, peeps, is to look at the cabbage land, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 beds that are pretty much cleared, but nothing is on it. Nothing is on them. So I'm standing on one where the drum is 2, 3, and where the pop choy is 4. Nothing is on them except for the pop choy. I want to put some lettuce around here, peeps, along with some more pop choy. So one more bed with pop choy, or maybe two more bed with pop choy and one bed here with lettuce. Or it depends, peeps. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I would say count those two up there are 6 beds to plant cabbage. So before I plant today, peeps, I have to wet this. Now, even though this is a different type of soil around here, look, this is more sandy. See, not as hard as the one over there. And the holes, let me check the holes. The holes are still wet. Where the planting can go and sit underneath the dirt. See the difference between the top? It is still moist, so all we have to do today is wet it. I'm not gonna wet it twice. I'm just gonna wet it and plant and leave it. But sometimes what you can do is wet it, plant, and then wet it again in the afternoon. But I'm gonna wet it thoroughly, as if it rained, and then leave it. Now, over here, it's very cool. This part over here, nice and cool. I'm gonna try my best to wet all of it though. I just wet the parts that I want to be that I'm gonna plant, not to waste any time. So we have this bed here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice little piece of land over here, seeing the peeps in the back here, you know. So my focus will be here today, peeps. So I'm gonna get the pump set up and all that, and then carry out my objective. But before all of that, peeps, what I want to do too, I want to, you know, spray some corn for worm, and then I come and do this. So stick around and I'll show you again how the journey comes down. So that right there is either a bird nest or a rat nest inside the banana, and that is how nature is. Moon is still out, peeps. Coming down to the last quarter sometime this week. See my colleagues over here, they have prepared cabbage land also ahead, and this is the nurseries that they have here. And then something was drop seed here. Seems like it's a pop choy nursery. I'm not sure what it is. Look, pop choy, not cabbage. Definitely pop choy. This is a cabbage nursery here. I don't think this is ready to be planted as yet. This is how nature is, peeps. You witness all sorts of stuff. The birds are there in the tree, banana tree. I guess they are hunting the rats or whatever make nests inside the banana trees. I'm hearing a lot of parakeets over there in the hills. Come back here to this door. This cabbage nursery is not yet ready to be planted, peeps. And it looks very nice. Needs water though. And there's another cabbage nursery right here. See? Covered right there. And there's a gentleman over there getting some more land ready to accommodate the cabbage. As simple as I see this land here, peeps, and say it's a lot. There might not be enough cabbage here to plant out. Sorry, there may not be enough land here to accommodate this cabbage. Now they're gonna pretty much get rid of here too and fork it up and get it ready for cabbage. So peeps, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna head back over to my hut. I'm gonna get myself together and start. It's kinda late, but loving it. So peeps, I'm out here lining up the irrigation system. It is a task. I have to, we pretty much use the same set of hose over here we share. So what I gotta do now, the river is that way, peeps. I have to shift the hose so this way so I can get it around to where I have the cabbage holes. But this part of the hose is all the way over there, so I have to pull it out. And it is not a one-man's job, but I'm trying to do it by myself. Luckily here it's not freshly planted. They have reaped here, so I can take my time and pull it through. Alright, so yeah, this is it. I'm pulling it through, peeps. And I have to be careful so I don't lose the ends of this one right here. Alright, good. So I'm just going to secure it a little way and then pull with both hands. So just so that you see what I'll be doing. So yeah, man. So we're down here by the river now, peeps. I'm just removing some hose to straighten up to take upstream and Solomon there. I'm going to take it across there. This is an overhead view of the river. All of this used to be the banks. This up here. We used to put our pumps down there, but we can't do that anymore. Alright. So we're still here connecting the dots, peeps. There's Solomon, peeps. The peeps are already wet over there. Couldn't get to show you, but we have the hose, the irrigation system set up. Pump is down by the river, and just watering some pop chai that I had here. If you look beneath the grass, you'll see them. They're there, pretty much watering them. Even though it's highly recommended that you water in the morning or in the afternoon, it's now minutes after 1. It's time I get to do mine, so I just work with the environment, you know. So all the farmers have to do this, peeps, before they actually plant, to wet the land properly. So this is what I'm pretty much doing now, peeps. I went on the road a while ago to get some lunch. I didn't get to cook. So Solomon was here running the irrigation system for me, watering the plants. And now I'm back. I just took over from him. And we are already with the part where the cabbage is supposed to go. I'm yet to start planting as yet, peeps. I'm going to do so shortly. See? Solomon there eating. Hey, a big bite. Alright, peeps, so here we are, irrigating the land, you know. So peeps, since I was just watering mine and I'm so close to this nursery, I'm just gonna go ahead and wet it for them. This is my neighbors or my colleagues' farm. Just giving them a strength. This right here, just let it rain on it nicely. Now some people will, with the cabbage hose that I just watered, peeps, some people will wet it in the morning and then plant and go back in the evening and wet again. I don't like to do it like that, peeps. I like to wet it once and wet it good, then plant, because sometimes when you go ahead and water it after you plant, it will drown some of the roots, and I don't want none of the roots to be drowned, you know. Put up the nursery good, peeps, and proper. Really, got that, peeps. Even the birds are not afraid of the water. So the land is fully damp now, peeps. I'm going to show you the nursery right here. Fully damped. So I'm going to take you over here and show you the holes that we wet. People, a few weeks ago I didn't want to see anything like this in the water. Now I'm walking through water, peeps. Land need it now. This is how funny farming is, peeps. Sometimes you need the water, sometimes you don't. So this is how much we wet the holes. And this is a row right here, go all the way out. Give you a better view. Yeah. So we soak the holes, peeps. So by the time we start planting, this is going to be in the afternoon. And then I'm going to keep on watching it. And maybe tomorrow afternoon again, I'm going to come by. And I'm definitely going to wet the land again to ensure that these cabbage seedlings catch properly. And when I don't finish planting out this cabbage, if I don't have enough peeps, I'll just plant some pop choy and the rest. See? Nice look what thing go on, man. So peeps are up on a level. So we already prepped the land before the seedlings were ready. So we have that under our belt, and well prepared, and it's waiting. So now all we have to do now, peeps, is plant. And then watch and see what's up. Yes, peeps, we're in a level now. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pull some seedlings from the nursery, and I'm gonna show you how we transplant them, and then I'm going to end this video. So watch out, peeps, and thank you for being calm. And if you reach this far in the video, please like the video, you know, subscribe to the movement, share this video. This is how the channel is going to grow, peeps. And if you notice you're not seeing any ads on the channel, YouTube have this way, peeps, of verifying stuff. I'm supposed to verify my address, and each time I ask at the post office for the package, the verification package, it is not there. So it has a time limit when it expires. So what I pretty much got to do now is I resend it, and I'm still waiting. It's been 2 weeks now, and they said it's going to be within 3 weeks. So that is that, peeps. So thanks for watching still. Thanks for sticking around with me, even though there are no ads. When my AdSense is back up, I'm asking you please to watch some of the ads and help us to grow. Alright, so I'm heading over the other side now, peeps, just to get some seedlings. So here we are now, peeps, at the nursery, and the land is very dry right now. So before I pull out these cabbage seedlings, I have to, you know, wet the land, water them. So I'm just gonna apply some water. And this is recommended because if you try to pull them up just like that, they will cut off. But when you loosen up the root, it will get loosened so you can pull it out from the roots. Alright? So this is what I'm going to do now, just water these right here. All the way down, see? Highly recommended that you wet before you pull any of these out. Alright? Alright, so I'm just gonna go through and do that. Oh, root them strong, that's true. Okay. So here we go now, peeps. We are pulling up the cabbage seedlings. And what we did, we wet the land first. So the land is very loose now, so we are pulling up the cabbage suckers. The ones that look more mature, for example. That's a nice mature one. So what you want to do, peeps, you want to hold it as close as possible to the root and pull it out. Alright, so you see, all the way down there and pull. See, all the way down there and pull, so you come out with a little dirt on it. And what we do now, we put them on this tray right here, and that is how we are going to transport them over to the other side of the land and start planting. Alright, so you're looking at the cabbage, peeps, you will look and see which one is more mature, the bigger ones. You hold it as close as possible to the root and pull. See? You don't want the heads of them to pop off, peeps, to come off. So take our time and pull them out and place them on the tray. Alright? So that's what we are doing right now. Nice, there's still some roots on the seedlings, peeps. And the roots of these are very strong because, you know, I was treating it while it was in the nursery with the different nutrients and stuff. So it makes the roots strong. Even someone is saying that it is stronger than the other brand of cabbage or tropicana that we used to plant. So usually we just plant in the nursery and don't really treat it, but I'm taking a different approach now. Alright. So peeps, I'm just gonna grab a handful of seedlings and then I'm gonna start putting them where the holes are. So let me give you an example. So just placing them at the holes, and then I'm gonna go through and start planting. This is kind of, there are more than one seeds on this one. So there we go. So you catch a drift, peeps. One seedling per hole. Right, so you get the drift now, peeps. Just dropping them at the holes. So peeps, the seedlings are down, most of them. Not most, but a lot. I've placed them. So I'm gonna place all of them, peeps. Then I start planting. Alright. So yeah. As I said, I'm just doing two beds today. Leave the others for another time until the nursery get more mature. So there we go, peeps. I'm planting from the top, go down to the end, and someone is planting from the end, come up to the top. Just to point out how we plant them, we pretty much, some people can use a finger to dig a hole, and after they dig the hole, they push the cabbage down there as straight as possible and then pin the root. So for most of them, they are standing up straight. See? I'll give you a little close up with what Soulman is doing. It is hard for me to do it and show you. I'm using a shovel, a garden shovel, but he's using his fingers. What he does pretty much is just his finger down. Right. Give me that one. That peeps. The farmer, you have to know if you use the fingers, use them a lot. Unintended, you know? Yes, peeps. That's all man plant them like row by row. I'll plant 2 rows at a time. Left, right, left, right. The point all about it is not just 5 and 5 alone equal 10, peeps. 6 plus 4 give you 10, 11 minus 1 give you 10, 7 plus 3 equal 10. So once you get the job done, doesn't matter how you do it, but get it done correctly. Alright, so since I stop right there, I'm going to come down and meet up back with him right here. So we're maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 rows apart. Alright? But I'm just gonna bury this one right here before I forget. So my garden shower, what I do is pretty much, you know, separate the dirt, put it in there like that, pull out the shovel and pin it. It's hard for me to show you while using the camera, peeps, but you kind of get the drift, right? You want it to stand up as straight as possible. And say for example the seedlings were longer, you'd have to tilt them in the hole for it to kind of stand straight. But anyways, let me kind of do what I'm gonna do and catch up with sound, man. Nice, peeps. So yes, peeps, now that we have planted two beds of the seedlings, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna apply some carrot tracks and some soil you grow along with some sticker spreader and leave it alone. So this is the Kickstart Soil You Grow for quick root development, and of course some carrot track, which is an insecticide, and some sticker spreader. So I'm just gonna mix that in the bucket and pour it in the sprayer, knapsack sprayer, and I'm gonna spray it through the cabbages, the 2 bed right here. All right. So peeps, what I have here, I have a mixture of the ratio is 14, 28, 14, which is a root fertilizer. I have it mixed with the ammonium sulfate. So ammonium sulfate is the whiter one, peeps, or clearer one, and the 14, 28, 14 is the color, the red, orangish, grayish, brownish, you know. But the clearer one is the ammonium sulfate. So I mix them together, peeps, and I'm gonna apply the fertilizer to the root of the seedlings, brand new seedlings. Cannot put them too close to the roots, peeps, because you know they have just been planted. So there you go, peeps. After I finish this, I'll be done for the day. Now once again, peeps, thanks for watching, thanks for coming on the journey with me. It was a whole day out of work, peeps. It took me half a day just to get the land wet, because you know we have to wet it properly. It took me maybe 2.5 hours to transplant the seedlings from the nursery. And now I'm going to apply the fertilizers and I'm going to call it a day. So remember, peeps, gossip is a broke people's sport. Remember to love your neighbors, love your friends, and Fruitsfidiyutes say peace out.